What's up, guys? So I'm just pulling up to Andre Lacroix's house. Me, him, and Tyler Klumper are gonna get a weightlifting session in. So all the gyms are pretty much closed and all the tracks are closed, and we're practicing social distancing, but these are two guys I've been around since this whole thing has started, so we trust each other. Everyone's doing their home workouts and stuff, which I've seen on Instagram, and that's good. Everyone should keep training as much as they can, but sometimes you got to think about the mental side of things and what you can do during your training or when you're done training to step that side up. So maybe during my workout I'll give you a few tips on what helps me and keeps me going. One thing I've been doing on the mental side of training, and I actually heard it from Greg Frederick. If you don't know who that is, he's a mental coach, and look him up on Instagram because he's posting good stuff. Well, one thing he said is treat each rep, each set like it's a main event or like it's a race. So when I go from the race, I'm carrying my mental side of that over to my training, and when I do my training into a race, I'm carrying the same mentality over. And during this downtime where you can't ride or do much training, you're gonna wanna just go through the motions and just do your training and be done. But that's really when you gotta dig in deep mentally and treat each rep like it's a main event or like it's a race and you wanna win. So you gotta go hard. And when you come out of this downtime, that's when the champions are gonna rise up and the people who are slacking are gonna be in the back.
Shot that shit wetty like on Shaq's shots that I took wet like
That's what I'm looking at. So one quote I've been keeping in mind, I might say it wrong, but is like championships are won on your worst games, or champions are made on their worst days, or something like that. And this is kind of like the worst thing that can kind of happen in the middle of like a year, especially an Olympic year for some guys. It's like, this is the worst thing, but you got to keep in mind, like, what would a champion do? You know, is he gonna just give up and let this beat him, or is this is when like a champion's gonna dig down and really use this as motivation to go harder and come out just swinging when all this is over. And another thing to keep in mind is just be thankful, because you know it always could be worse, and if you're healthy, be thankful, be grateful for that, and be grateful that you can still train. I know I am. Our gym sesh is over. One last training tip I got for you guys, and I've taken this from the breathing and the meditation I like to do. If you have any questions on that, look up Wim Hof, or also look up Will Grant. You guys know Will, I live with him. But I've been trying to take the meditation into my racing, and with meditation you have to be present. So I've been trying to be more present at the track, taking everything lap by lap, jump by jump. And that's what we need to do during this hard time. We all wish this virus was over, but the best thing to do is take it day by day, training session by training session, and ride it out. So this kind of reminds me of when a rider goes down on the track, the moto before me. Before I started meditating and incorporating presence into my race day, I'd always be like, oh, first of all, I wish they were okay, but I was always like, come on, get me on the gate. I hate waiting up here. Come on, let's race, let's go. But now when that happens, I remember just be present, you know, take deep breaths, focus on my breath, maybe think about what I'm gonna do that lap to reach my goals for that day. And yeah, that's kind of what we need to do during this hard time, day by day, jump by jump, training sesh by training sesh. And remember, stay safe, follow all the rules that are out there, make sure you're eating healthy, and stay in good spirits. That will help. That's all for today. Peace out, guys. I'll see you later.
And I know I'm different, yeah. I'm on a mission. I know that you're tempted to talk to me.